It's the dating game.
Oh, okay.
Bang my mom.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope you're doing well. Before I begin, this is my new merch. It's called Rest When I'm Dead, and it's a whole line of stuff that's coming out. There's 3 pieces out right now, so go check it out at fanjoy.co/Jason Nash. Today's video is going to be a fun one. Right now, I have 3 gentlemen in the other room, and they're going to be playing the dating game with my mom. My mom has no idea that we're doing this. She's in the other room making chicken soup.
I didn't even know they were coming over. I'm so sorry.
And let's see what happens. You guys can sit on the bed if you want.
That's how it always starts.
We have Charles, Dean, and we have Todd. These are our 3 bachelors. Dean looks like he works out, which is good. You have like a really cool, distinguished look, and you look like an accountant.
Yeah.
Guys, we're here for the dating game. We have our audience: Josh Peck, David Dobrik, LLC, Aaron and Carly, always eating. Thank God for Postmates, and Joe Volpus.
Made you a graphic.
My mom has not had a man in her life in a long time.
Are they gonna like be interviewed? Like she's gonna ask
Yeah,
them
did you ever see the
questions?
dating game?
That's what I was telling her about. I was like, I hope it's like that show where they're covered.
It's literally like talking to 12-year-olds, all you guys. David didn't even know what it was.
Lady number 1, I'm a man and you're a woman. Now where do we go from here?
I like to swim. Let's go to the water first.
Oh, so it's like the Bachelorette. She's the Bachelorette. And they're gonna go on dates and just gonna get bros.
No.
Yeah, that's dating.
It's like double dare.
What does it mean, hanky-panky?
Is this all a ploy to get your mom to move out here so she can take care of your kids?
Okay, you ready? Okay, have any idea what this is?
No, I have no idea.
Who can you hear out there?
I think David's here.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's like that Tom Hanks movie.
Do you want to play a game?
Okay, Mom, you can take your hood off.
You didn't need a hoodie to walk out.
That's what I told David.
Hello, Mrs. Nash.
Can I open my eyes?
Yeah,
You can open your eyes. Okay.
David! It's
Okay.
you!
Okay, Mom, here's what's happening today. We know you haven't had a man in your life in a while, and so today, you're gonna be on the dating game. We have 3 eligible bachelors waiting in the other room who've come here, they've seen your picture.
We're gonna get you laid tonight, Mrs. Nash.
She looks like you're gonna cry.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to process this.
Mrs. Nash, for you to understand it better, we made you a graphic. Joe, bring it up. It's the dating game.
Oh, okay.
Bang my mom.
And now, for an extra treat,
Yeah.
we have a celebrity here to be the host.
You do?
Yes. Take a guess.
John Stamos?
Close. Ladies and gentlemen, the host of the dating game, Josh Peck.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we've got a fiery little temptress in our midst. Straight out of Boston, Massachusetts. She's been doing it right since 1951. It's Lorraine Nash. For our first bachelor, we've got Todd. He's from North Hollywood, California. He's guilty of 3 misdemeanors. He's a car mechanic. Let's see, Todd.
Don't look, Mom, don't look.
Our next guest is Dean. He's from Sioux Falls, Iowa. Is that in Iowa? He squandered all his money and filed for bankruptcy 2 years ago, but he's on the upswing. Let's meet Dean.
And Charles has a cold, so just so you know, he'll be sneezing a lot. David loves that.
Charles has a cold. And we've got Charles who has a cold. Let's see Charles.
All right, Mom, the first question, why don't you just ask them?
Is it 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. So 1, 2,
Okay,
3.
we'll start with bachelor number 1. What's your idea of a perfect date?
Well, I always like to first pick up my date at her door, make sure that taken care of, maybe bring some flowers. I like to go to a nice restaurant and have just a nice time, chat, have a glass of wine.
Sex on the first date?
No sex on the first date. There's never sex on the first date.
Oh, well, then you're definitely out. That's not what Mrs. Nash is looking for.
Carly, Aaron, you have an opinion on the Bachelors so far?
I'm like,
Okay, bachelor number 2, same question.
Well, that kind of depends on the lady. So I think we'd probably have to have like a little pre-phoner before because the date's about you. So I can't just guess. Based on what you like, what maybe something you wanted to try I like to do, like maybe some rock climbing.
Sweet bachelor number 3.
Well, Lorraine, as you know, we're getting a little older here, and family becomes more and more important as we age, and maybe even bringing in a few adopted kids just to mix it up a little.
He's out. That's the last thing she wants. And maybe we could go to Haiti and rescue an entire orphanage. That. Number 3. Go screw.
She's like, if by that you mean a condo in Palm Beach, I'm in.
Number 2, what are your hobbies?
I love architecture, so I like to take trips based on buildings I want to see. Anything I haven't tried, I'm up for trying, so why don't we find something that's new to both of us and just like do that. That's kind of my hobby, whatever's new.
Okay, number 3, what's your hobbies?
Well, I'm a big sports guy, but lately I would say that my main preoccupation is trying to find an older woman, a mature woman, that I can romance and that we can share our golden years together.
So, about sports, what sports do you like?
Well, actually, I was, for a short period of time, I played professional football. And my son is actually in the minor league system as a baseball player.
Who's your favorite football team?
Well, I'm a big Rams fan ever since I was 8 and ran down to the field when I was a little kid. And I'm just looking forward to that first Super Bowl back in town here.
Okay, bachelor number 1. Did I ask you about your hobbies?
You did not.
Okay.
Well, I happen to be a musician. A lot of my hobbies all center around music. I play 17 instruments. And I started when I was a child, and I've just sort of had music in my life the entire time.
But in bachelor number 1, have you ever thought the problem is that you've never settled down with one instrument? You know, you're busy running around with 17 instruments. Just saying.
It's true. It is very true. There's actually a problem. It's always one, when you're playing with one, sometimes you're thinking maybe I should be playing with the other. But I do like to have my favorite instruments, and when I'm playing one instrument, I give them my full attention.
Va-va-voom.
And he's great with his finger.
Bachelor number 3, do you believe in love at first sight?
I believe in love at first smell.
Ooh.
I'm very oral-centric, and so if I catch a whiff of a woman I know that I'm in tune with, I'm going to pursue her.
It's a good thing I took a shower. Number 1, what would you do to keep the romance going?
I find traveling and staying places outside of the home is always nice for romance. It's always fun to make love in your bed, but it's more fun to make love in a chateau in France.
Oh my God.
Okay, bachelor number 2.
hot. Same question?
Yes.
I think actually, not to be too cheesy, it's just about communication. Just checking in. If you're feeling something, tell me. If I'm feeling something, I'll tell you. We can figure it out. If we can't, then we're probably not for each other. But I think as long as we're talking about it, it's going to keep it alive and fresh. And when we have those conversations, we discover those other little things. Like, I don't need to take you to France in a chateau to figure out what your needs are.
And what about bachelor number 3?
Lorraine, I believe variety is the spice of life.
I'd love an open relationship.
I believe in variety, and I think if we can keep things interesting, but all the while stay attuned to each other and learn more about each other and layer our understanding of each other, then the oral sex will be even better.
Wow. Bachelor number 1, would you mind getting up and show us some of your moves?
Yeah! Wow.
Okay, you got the move.
Bachelor number 2, want to do a little dance for us? Another Scotty song?
Yes, I'll give my consent for this.
Okay.
It's a part of the problem with being a white man in America. I'm not helping the cause by dancing.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that mouth bite. Ooh, the lip bite.
Okay.
Oh, I wish you could see this. This is bad.
Bachelor number 3?
Magic.
Is he taking his clothes off?
That was a good one.
Just know that bachelor number 3 is going to cost you a lot of singles.
Well, Mom, you could probably judge from my reaction who had the best dance there.
You all sound really great. Bachelor number 1, how do you feel about foursomes?
I'm okay with that.
Number 2?
So, you've gotten to know these guys.
Yeah.
What's the final verdict? Who do you want to go with?
Can I ask one more question?
Go for it.
What kind of music do you like, number 1?
Oh.
I know you play 17 instruments, so
I do.
And you more like jazz and...
I do. I like all kinds of music. If I were to be on an island and choose one type of music, it would definitely be probably more like Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra.
And when you answer, don't answer what you think I want to hear. Answer the truth, because I'm weird.
Bachelor number one.
That's the honest
Okay.
truth.
Bachelor one's like, all right, fucking Travis Scott.
Number one, is there a person dead or alive that you would like to have dinner with?
I would like to have dinner with Kennedy, and actually I'd like to have dinner with Robert Kennedy, and I would like to have dinner with Freddie Mercury.
Ooh.
Okay, how about you, number two?
And I can read about the people that come before, but I don't know anything about you, so I want to go to dinner with you.
Ooh. You like that one?
No, but really, if there were someone that, other than
Somebody you had a
me,
chance with.
You know what? Somebody asked me that recently, and the first thing that came to my brain was Jesus and Buddha. Because I think that if you had a chance to sit down with both of them, we could try and figure out everything that's going wrong and everything that's going right, and by the time we match that up, we'd
Well, I'm a Jew. Get him out of here.
no, that's good. I'd like to hear what Jesus has to say. Okay, this is really hard, guys, because you all sound like great guys. I don't know. This is really hard. This is harder than you would.
What stuck out?
Harder than you think. What do you think? Give me some.
Mrs. Nash.
Give me your perspective.
They all have great qualities.
You seem the most excited about number two always.
No, and number one, I think. She couldn't see her dancing. I think you would have won her over with your dancing.
What stuck out the most? Name one thing that stuck out the most during this
Okay.
interview.
Okay, I love sports. Number three, what do you think of Tom Brady?
I kind of like sports. What was the question?
What do you think of Tom Brady?
He's a pussy. So now you can select, Ma.
This is really, really hard.
Also, your interests become their interests. So you like
Sports, and maybe the ones who don't like
That's
sports.
what I'm worried about.
But you don't know
Sometimes
what the
they
other
don't,
people like.
their interests, my interests don't become their interests.
What?
You know, is he gonna take me to a Patriots game? No, I don't think so.
Okay, but if you had to choose one, give me a number.
I don't know if I'm making a mistake. I don't wanna make a mistake.
You're making a mistake.
Number one seems more my age. Number two seems younger. And number three seems not my age, but older than number two. Well, number three sounds like fun. Like, he sounds like a challenge. Because he's not, you know what I mean? Like, number three, we disagree on some things.
Wow.
I could, like, that's a challenge. So he would keep me on my toes.
Even at 75, women pick bad men.
Who's your choice?
I guess number three.
That is insane.
I am shocked.
Joe.
I love Tom Brady.
Congratulations!
Who wants to know? Who wants to just not wake up every morning and be challenged, right?
That's true. That was a pretty bold stance you took on Tom Brady. Would you like to meet him?
Yeah.
You're like, no, I'm good.
But it would be a challenge to get him to sit through a Patriots game with me. That's
Sure.
what I would, and I would try to get him to realize what a great person. Forget about his football.
You know, there are no losers in this game, but it's clear you both didn't win. Let's bring out Bachelor number one. Tom!
Very nice.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry too, because you seemed like you were really nice. And it's hard to pick one out of three.
I wish you would have actually asked me more questions, because then you would know that I am actually a big New England Patriots fan. I grew up in New England. I went to several games. My dad and my uncle are season ticket holders.
Oh,
Number two, D!
May I kiss you?
yeah, sure.
Nice to meet you. You're gonna have fun, but not as much fun as we would have had. It's still a pleasure to
Okay,
meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Good luck.
Now it's time, Lorraine. You picked him. I hope you like Babe Ruth. It's number three, Charlie!
Mrs. Nash, how do you feel?
Oh, what's this? And you're the one that doesn't like Tom Brady.
I do not care for him a bit.
Why?
Look at him. He's all grandstanding. I mean, yeah,
He's not
I respect the work he's put into it to become that good.
What else is there? You don't judge a professional football player on his personality. You judge him on the work that he's put in.
I just feel like there's something that's pretentious about him. That
But
maybe
he's not at all.
Maybe
He's not at all
we disagree.
pretentious.
We disagree.
He's not at all. What would he? He's got more
All right, enough of this. Let's settle this in the bedroom.
Just answer. What other quarterback has ever done that in the history of
None.
football? Bingo!
Winner.
Okay, Mrs. Nash, are you happy with your choice?
Yeah, you seem really nice. This is the weirdest.
Well, you guys are gonna have a great mustache ride. Let's do it.
That's your mother.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Shut the f up.
That was the music.
I'm gonna put it in.
But you have to be careful because that may not be able to copyright
You can
that.
get rid of that.
She cares about her son's AdSense.
It's the only thing keeping both of them going.